Now I finally got the resistor board finished. It's all wired up. Got all the LED arrays wired up. Flip it over, you can see the back side, how it's all soldered together. And same with the resistor board. I'm using two different value resistors. One for a higher brightness and one for a lower brightness. And again, there's the wiring there. This is the input of one of the lower brightness input, and I think this is the high brightness input. Well, either or, whichever, you know. But I'll know when I look at the other side which resistors it's going to. And then all of these are going to join here and go to all the LED inputs, which are on this board, which are going to be all these ones that aren't soldered. And this here is just the common ground between all the LED banks. So I got to finish wiring this up, and then we'll be ready to try it, which I'm sure you are all waiting to see. More in a bit. Thanks. Okay, it's all wired up. I have the resistor board attached to the LED arrays. And it was quite the job, as you can see. Let me see if I can open this up here. Yeah, quite the job getting everything wired up in there, but yeah, a lot of work. You just don't build this in 10-15 minutes or even an hour. You have to stuff the board, you have to trim the wires, you have to clean the flux off if you like doing that. I like cleaning my flux off. As you can see, the flux is all cleaned off this side of the board. I have a bottle of alcohol I got from a former employer years ago. The bottle's very old. It's right here. I have 3 X's on it. That's how much alcohol I got left. This is what you use to clean the flux off. I forget the proof or what type of an alcohol it is, but yeah, you can see I got a mess here on my tools. Soldering iron, other junk, old newspapers. My wife would kill me if she saw me doing this on the table. Oh well. But yeah, I'm excited to fire this up and see what happens. More in a bit. Well, I got it together. It's all wired up. I want to try it here. I have it on the lowest setting. Connected to the battery here. Again, that's the lowest setting. As you can see, the LEDs are just dimly lit. Zoom in on that. Why does the zoom work? Yeah, you can see that each LED, how many are in an array? There's 12 per array LEDs. 12 in each array. I have a 1000 or 1 ohm resistor for total current limiting on this circuit, and this is a 250 ohm rheostat. And I want to see right now at my lowest brightness setting how much current this thing's going to use. I have a Simpson 260 here, and I'm going to connect it up and see what kind of a current this thing draws. Let's see, that's positive, so negative has to go here on the negative lead. And positive will go on here. And change scales. .100 milliamps. Okay, so it's a 100 milliamp scale. Right now it's only drawing about 12 milliamps, which isn't a lot, but that's its lowest setting. You can see it on the meter here. If I can get this probe to stay. Right now it's only drawing about, what did I say, about 12 milliamps. As you can see, as I turn the control up, milliamps really start to increase. And of course, so does the brightness. Well, I'm pegged on the meter. Right now I'm on the 500 milliamp scale. So right now that's 100 milliamps. There's 100 milliamps going into the lights. There's 200. And apparently this battery don't have enough current to run this thing, because I have the thing all the way up and it's only going up to 200 milliamps. Let me try switching to the other brightness input. Yeah, the battery cannot supply enough current to run this device, which I'm not surprised, because at full power it's supposed to draw, you know, 2.7 amps. But yeah, it works. Now I need another power supply, because this ever-ready cat just isn't cutting it, as they say. Let me take the meter back out of the circuit. I don't know if that introduces any resistance or not. Let's see what it looks like again on the lower setting. Yeah, that's pretty damn bright, but it's not at full brightness. And there's the higher power setting. Wow. So, I need another power supply. But till then, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining my channel. See you again.